just reversed a little bit at this point because the Lakers were down with a minute to play, 102-99.
Crowd on its feet in unison now. Vinnie Johnson misses a three. Loose ball, and the Pistons' Laimbeer gets it to Dumars with a new clock, but a minute and a half to go.
Pistons need a hoop here.
They have 13 on the shot clock. 102-98. Dumars and a two-point game. 102-100, and the Pistons just won't go away.
And a bad foul by Dennis Rodman in the backcourt. Trying to deny the ball to Magic Johnson, and he'll go to the line for 2 foul shots.
5th foul.
And here it is, Dennis Rodman trying to deny that ball to Magic and picks up a cheap foul.
5 on Rodman. And here's Magic Johnson. He doesn't miss often. All of a sudden, a blowout has come down to another down-to-the-wire affair as we had in Game 6. 1 out of 2, and Detroit calls a timeout, trailing by 3. 1:14 remaining with the World Championship at stake. The Lakers cling to a 3-point lead with 1:14 remaining in this 7th game of the World Championship. And which locker room will the champagne corks pop from? Billy, you're a coach. It's a 3-point game. Detroit has the ball.
Detroit's got to go to either Vinnie Johnson or Joe Dumars. I would think they try to get it in Vinnie's hands, look for him to penetrate, either shoot the jump shot or find Dumars for the perimeter shot.
Pistons have hit 7 of their last 9 from the field. The Lakers, who were red hot, have grown cold. Only 3 baskets in the last 6 minutes. And there's the coach's wife, Chris Riley, cheering on the Lakers. Since the 15-point Laker lead, Detroit has outscored LA 21-9. Laimbeer for 3. And Dumars taps it out too far, and the Lakers turn it over.
Let me ask you a question. You remember that technical foul Bill Laimbeer picked up in this ball game? That might have changed the whole play selection by Chuck Daly in that case, looking for that 3-point shot. Because they might have looked to go inside, do something a little differently.
1 minute to go in the game. The Lakers are up by 3. Still LA ball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar back in the game. Lakers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining, plus their 20. Detroit has 2 full timeouts left. 13 seconds for the Lakers to attempt a shot when we return. The last time a team repeated in the NBA for a championship, the Celtics did it in this building. The fans went home sad. They will explode if the Lakers can be the first team in 19 years to win back-to-back titles and become the team of the 80s and win their 5th World Championship. And Billy, there were 54 seconds left in Game 6. Detroit had the lead. Now LA has the lead and the ball.
Right, and Detroit wasn't able to score. Will LA be able to score?
Worthy loses it on the drive, and here the Pistons down by 3. Rodman takes the jumper. Scott has it and gets out of trouble. Rodman threw up the jumper quickly.
Too quick, should have looked for one of his teammates. That's not his shot. I watched Chuck Daly. He can't believe he shot it.
Well, you know what he said. You could read lips. And that is inexperience and over-exuberance by a young, very talented player in Rodman. But this is his 2nd year in the league, and this is a big moment.
And they wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for him in this ball game.
What do you think Pat's thinking about now, huh?
Well, one thing he told me for sure, I said, well, what are you going to do about next year? Are you going to say win this one for the big guy as last year? He said, all I'm going to say is, everybody, let's have a great summer.
Kareem said, we'll get to him first before any predictions next year. 30 seconds to go, and the lead is 5. Timeout, Detroit. Imagine what must be going through the mind of Pat Riley and how much he has gone through with 3 7-game series, Billy, having to win that last game at home each time and now going to the wall against the Pistons and the Tigers.
You know something? Both coaches, when this season's over, for the next week or so, will go through withdrawal because of the pressures and the work that they have to put in during this period of time. They don't want to see anybody. They'll go down in their basement, just stay by themselves, and in a week they'll come out of hibernation. Now, if you're Pat Riley, what you want to make sure about is that you don't give up a 3-point shot at this point. If anything, you give up the 2. And if you're in the Piston locker room, you look for the 3 possibly. If you don't have it immediately, take the ball to the basket, look to score, and go for the steal. What Pat Riley was talking about is if they can't get it in bounds, if Detroit scores, call a timeout.
Now Detroit has to get a 3 somewhere along the line, but their best bet probably would be to try to get 2 in a hurry, wouldn't you think?
2 in a hurry and probably get it to Vinnie Johnson or Joe Dumars and look for them to attack the basket. They might be able to pick up a 3-point play doing that.
Last 5 Laker points have come from the free throw line by their backcourt. Magic and Byron Scott. Security is out in full force to line the edges of the court. This crowd on its feet. Dumars loses the ball to Magic Johnson and the Lakers. Can virtually run out the clock. Foul against Detroit. Cooper with 2 shots. That man came oh so close, and Pat Riley went out on a limb last year, and a lot of his players didn't like it.
But they'll love it if they continue and stay in the position they are in for 20 more seconds.
He got it done, and no one else did in the last 19 years. Timeout Detroit, and the Pistons have used their last timeout with 19 seconds to go, trailing by 5.